Yeah.
Prabhuji done.
Yes, thank you so much. Now, most of us have seen Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, we have also seen Govardhan. And when we give parikrama to the Govardhan, the first padav comes Kusum Sarovar. Now, there was a time when Kusum Sarovar was not there. It was just a jungle only. And Krishna, Balram, and Goalas, they used to bring their cows for feeding them. And of course, Radharani used to come along with the gopis to serve them with makhan mishri and chas, buttermilk, and all that. So one day the gopis asked Krishna that, can you decorate our Radharani? Uska shringar karo, usko shringar karo usko. Krishna agreed. He was happy. So the gopis went and brought the flowers. Now some of the flowers, they fell down. When they fell down, so they were not worth using for decorating Radharani. So Radharani said, now you will have to go and wash these flowers in Yamuna Nadi. Now Yamuna Nadi is quite far off from here. Krishna said, okay, I'll go. But Radha said, no, I don't have that much time. I will not wait for you. You do something here. So Krishna, with his bansuri, he struck a hole there where Kusum Sarovar is there. And a deep hole was prepared just by striking the bansuri. And the water started coming from there. And then Krishna, he washed those flowers and then used to decorate Radharani. And Radharani in the mirror, when she was looking, she was not looking at her face, but she was actually looking at Krishna, how he is trying to decorate her. And they say that after that, that water started coming and coming and coming, and there became a big pond. And then, of course, after some time, the Rajas from Rajasthan, they came and, of course, prepared the ghats and a proper pond. And the water doesn't dry there. That is always there available. So the foreigners, they came there to find actually what is the secret and how deep is that pond. So with their instruments of electronic system, they wanted to see the depth of the water, but they couldn't find. They said it's very, very deep, very, very deep. So the Krishna was so capable of preparing a pond with a deep one, just with little touch of bansuri. So that is Krishna. Similarly, when we go further, there is Mansi Ganga. Mansi Ganga. Now there also Mansi Ganga was not there previously. It was a jungle there, because whenever the rain came on Govardhan, so with that rain, the entire area was green. Grass used to grow and the trees grown and all that. It was all green and jungle. Because Vrindavan is known as one means forest. So there were Gwalas playing along with Krishna there. and the cows were, of course, घास चर रही थी, as usual. They were not cows, they were actually calves, because Krishna was small at that time. So one of the Rakshas, Asuras, was sent by Kansa to kill. Now that Asura, he took the shape of a calf, and I think his name was Pralambasura, like that. And then Krishna came to know that he is Asura, and he has come to kill me. So before that Asura does, Krishna took him with his hind legs and rotated, and threw him on the earth, and the Asura died. Now, the Gwalas, they said, you have killed a cow, because they couldn't realize it was Asura. They said, now we will not play with you, because you have killed a calf. गौ माता का आपने पाप किया है. Unless you do प्रायश्चित और गंगा स्नान करो, तभी आपका ये पाप मिट सकता है. So there also Krishna, he said, okay. And instead of going all the way to Jamuna or Ganga, I will call them here only, and I will take baths. So in Mansi Ganga, he just created a hole there, like Kosam Sarovar, with his bansuri, and lot of water started coming from there, and he invited the other rivers also, that you put water in that, so that I can get purified by the water of all the rivers. And it happened. And at present, of course, Mansi Ganga is very small, but previously in those days, in Dwapar Yuga, it was a long one, and starting from Govardhan and going all the way in the area up to Mathura, it used to go. So this is how Krishna always shows some chamatkar, that he can create all these things. And then in Mansi Ganga, he used to play pastimes. So once it so happened that it was evening time, and the gopis who wanted to go to Mathura for sailing there, or they had returned from there, it was like that. So they wanted to cross Mansi Ganga, but because the weather was not good, it was turbulent, clouds were there, and heavy rain was expected. So there were no boats, and all the boatmen had gone away. So they were thinking, how can they cross? So there was an old boatman was there with a boat there. So he asked these gopis, they asked him whether he can take us to the other. First he refused. He said, no, the weather is not good, and maybe my boat may not be able to take the load of you all. But on their persuasion that रात हो जाएगी, हम किधर जाएंगे, किधर रहेंगे, हमारा घर में जाना बहुत जरूरी है. So then that boatman agreed. So on the way, now that boatman was actually Krishna. He has changed himself as an old boatman. बोट में सबको बिठाया and चलने लगा. Mansi Ganga was quite wide enough at that time. और चलते चलते थोड़ा बीच में बोला कि आप लोग का वजन बहुत ज्यादा है और हमारी बोट डूब जाएगी, तो आप प्लीज आपके पास जो बर्तन में जो सामान है नदी में डाल दो। तो जो माखन था और जो छाछ थी सब उसमें डाल दिया। गोपी सोच रही थी अगर ये सब हम डाल देंगे तो हम बेचेंगे क्या, बट एनीवे डूबने से तो अच्छा है कि कम से कम उसको फेंक दो। फिर थोड़ा आगे चले, बोला नहीं अभी भी थोड़ा वजन, यानी कृष्णा वॉज प्लेइंग इन सच अ वे दैट बोट वॉज शेकिंग एंड देन ही सेड नो दिस इज, अभी भी थोड़ा वजन ज्यादा है, आपके जो बर्तन है सब उसमें फेंक दो। गोपीज डिड दैट। और थोड़ा आगे गया तो थोड़ा सा थंडर हुआ, फिर बोट थोड़ा हिलने लगी। बोलता है कि आपने जो ये वस्त्र वगैरह पहने हैं ना बहुत हेवी है, थोड़े से फेंक दो उसमें पानी में। अभी गोपी इसको लगा गुस्सा। गोपी से हम आपको ही फेंक देते हैं, फिर हमारा वजन कमती हो जाएगा बोट का। सो एट द टाइम बिकॉज द थंडर केम तो राधा क्या होगी, वो बोटमैन के साथ चिपक गई। डर लग रहा था उसको। जब उसके साथ चिपक गई तो उसको लगा कि ये बोटमैन कुछ गड़बड़ है, और उसका साइड में बांसुरी थी, बांसुरी उसके हाथ में आ गई और बोला अरे ये तो कृष्णा है। एंड ही इज प्लेइंग विद अस। ही टोल्ड द शी टोल्ड द कॉपीज, ये कृष्णा है जो हम लोग को नंगा करना चाहता था, अभी इसकी पिटाई करेंगे। So this is how they used to play pastimes in surroundings of Govardhan, and that's why the Govardhan Parvat is very important. And also it was important because once Lord had taken that Govardhan on his little finger to save the Brijvasis from the Indrakop. इंद्र जब गुस्सा हो गया था तो उसके गुस्से से बचने के लिए, and therefore Govardhan is considered to be one of the incarnation of Krishna itself. और इसलिए उसकी परिक्रमा करते हैं। सनातन गोस्वामी who was there, he always used to have parikrama of Govardhan, and then he will take his breakfast or any eating he will do. He will take the prasadam only after taking one parikrama of that. That is he used to do. So this is how these small stories are there about the pastimes of Lord Krishna along Govardhan. I hope you liked it. Hare Krishna.